You should be more careful. I saw you coming 2 blocks ago. Traffic cameras. They're everywhere in this town.
Good to know.
I'm serious. You should toss out your fancy overpriced phone. I can find you through that too.
Yeah, look, I feel kinda weird having a conversation like this.
Totally agree. We should be using like that Navajo code dialect.
Come up for air. I took care of the Deckers.
Sure. Let down your guard and suddenly they make it look like you're selling secrets to Mossad and moonlighting as a dominatrix. We've created a big enough disruption for you to move on Matt Miller. But if you want the Deckers gone, like really gone, there's a lot of work to do.
All right. I'll hit you up if I need any more help.
Remember, throw out your phone!
What's up?
You need to see this.
Fortunately, this exclusive footage has come to light, and with us live, the man responsible, Eddie Kilbane Pryor. Thanks for being here, Eddie.
My pleasure, Jane. And please, call me Kilbane.
Very well. Kilbane, there are some who claim you're a criminal.
No. Jane, my dear, please. The saints are criminals. Call me eccentric, but I'm just an entertainer slash businessman slash philanthropist slash...
We get it.
Where are they?
No idea. They're broadcasting from an undisclosed location.
Well, fucking disclose it!
I might be able to triangulate where they're shooting if you go to the broadcast towers and...
We're on it.
Called in a favor to get a helicopter. Use it. I'll explain when you're airborne.
That asshole's gonna trash the Saints on air.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I'm sitting with a man the wrestling community has called the Walking Apocalypse. Is such a moniker intended to frighten your fans as well as your foes?
Not at all. It's an inspiration to all my fans to rise above
You know
the meager
I'm a
existence of a
stand
mere man.
And what about those that don't share that opinion? Some may call that preying on the weak.
It's the ones who see each person as nothing more than a paycheck.
Fuck
who
him.
truly
Well, you
prey
don't
on
think
the weak.
Kilbane is noble?
My planet saints.
And your intentions are noble?
Ask the kids who've been through my program. They'll tell you the good I've done them.
We'll be right back after a few words
Instruction
from
time,
our-
Kinsey.
I sent you coordinates to several radio towers. Head to the first one and let me know when you've landed.
Before the break, you mentioned the kids you've helped.
Ah, yes. Kilbane's Crunch Camp. It's a 2-month summer program that gets kids off the streets and into the ring.
There's been some concern from parent groups.
Well, that's because parents are pussies. Maybe they should focus on a real threat, like the 3rd Street Saints.
Strong words.
Kids fall down and get hit with steel chairs all the time. I'm just providing a safe environment for this to happen. Meanwhile, parents are buying their kids lunchboxes with convicted serial killers on them.
My exclusive interview with Kilbane will continue after these messages.
You didn't say anything about Deckers being up here.
They probably use these antennas for the Decker you sent. Not surprising they leave guards.
Just give me a heads up next time, Kinsey.
Use the transmitter I left under the seat. Place one next to the radio antenna, then head to the next tower.
Is there any place in the city Kinsey hasn't placed some device?
Who cares, as long as she isn't bugging my bedroom?
I don't think she wants to hear the details of your sex life, Shaundi.
You sure about that?
Though I'll bet we can make some good money off of it. The Saints rule everywhere.
Guess I gotta thank you.
We're back with our exclusive interview. The controversy over your match against your former partner, Angel de la Muerte.
People keep talking about a controversy when there isn't any. There can only be one legend. We fought. He lost. I won.
If Angel de la Muerte was to come out of hiding, would you face him in a rematch?
Without his mask, he's nothing. Less than nothing. The dirt under my boots gets more respect from me. To consider a rematch would mean admitting he's still worthy of my time.
Let's hope he's not out there listening in. But to everyone else, we'll have more with Kilbane in just a moment.
Do you make all these gadgets, Kinsey? Or steal them?
It's safer you don't know.
Safer? What do you mean, safer?
Well, it probably means that it's safer if you don't know. Look, they work, that's all that matters.
What are we gonna do about that video the press has?
Play the whole thing off as some phony publicity stunt?
People think we blew up a landmark. I don't think it's that easy.
Then what do we have a PR department for?
Covering up the small shit.
Is anything we do small? Ever?
Press in! Can't hide here. I'm going to find you. Another seat to bury. Can't hide here. We can bounce.
Always feels good to kick ass. Turning this thing on and then we can take off.
There, got it. Sending the coordinates of the van.
I thought you just said van.
A broadcasting van. It's where the signal is being sent from.
So what, blow it to hell?
No! Use the laser signal tracker to help me find the broadcast location.
I don't see that button on the dashboard.
The light on the helicopter. Shine it on the van.
Nice one, boss.
Gonna fight. Reload.
I'm up for more.
Yeah, you had that.
Just kill them already.
on is your upcoming wrestling event. What do you say to the accusations that it is just legalized killing?
Well, it's entertainment for the masses, nothing more.
But you admit people do get hurt.
Oh, of course they do. I may be carved out of sacred marble, but occasionally a chip breaks off. I'm not going to cry about it. I'll just smooth out the edges.
And what of those who've died at the
Great.
event?
They're running. We must have spooked them.
Jump on a grenade and you have to expect the blast.
I'm losing the signal. You're too far.
Faces.
There may be children listening.
Right. Kids, don't play with grenades. Just blow your hands off.
When we come back with Kilbane, we'll take a few calls from our listeners.
Get closer or the signal will drop. Don't get too far from the van.
Think you can drive away?
Get closer or the signal will drop.
No time for autographs.
How you gonna hit an old lady? Great. They're running. We must have spooked them.
Get closer or the signal will drop.
This one'll do.
Oh my god! I can't believe this!
How about I run you over with my hands?
Great. They're running. We must have spooked them.
Can't stop the chat.
Careful, don't get too far from the van.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
Breathe easy now. I'm keeping you safe.
He's in an abandoned office building. Let me send you the location.
That should give us just enough time.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, patching your cell through.
Looks like we have a caller. You're on the air with Kilbane. What's your quest?
Listen up, you son of a bitch.
I'm sorry. Do you have a question for me?
I'm gonna find you and put a bullet in that inflated fucking head of yours.
Perhaps this has gone just a bit too far.
I'm not sure that's a question either. It sounds more like a threat.
It's a promise.
Okay, we need to...
Ooh, someone talked to a washed-up wrestler, and now they think they can cut a promo.
You know, Eddie,
No one calls me that!
I'm gonna fucking murder you, your family, your dog.
And that's all the time we have. Thank you for your time, Kilbane. This has been Jane Valderrama with a special interview.
This looks like the place.
Okay, let's quietly sneak in.
Quietly?
I run in guns blazing, either works for me. That wasn't much of a fight.
Down.
You see Kilbane anywhere?
Bet that reporter knows.
Let's ask. Seems to be a couple people in the way.